Hey everyone, this is JB here from JBIT, and welcome to the first of the Make It Mac Monday series. That's right, Make It Mac Monday. The purpose of this series is to get people familiar with the Mac side of computing, whether you're brand new to it and you've been using Windows forever, if it's something that your family finally convinced you to get a computer to maybe do your online banking, and you're like, I spent thousands of dollars on this thing, how do I use it? Then this is definitely the right place for you. And kind of for the third group of people, if you just want some tips and tricks, maybe how to do things differently, a little easier, or even just to look cooler along the way, then this video series is definitely right for you. Without further ado, this is JBIT, and here we go. The first lesson is going to be on how to truly quit out of something on a Mac, or how to close out of it. The more things you have open on your computer, whether a Mac, Windows machine, whatever kind of computer you have, the more it's going to be taxing on the system. Now again, these are good machines, but after a while I kind of think about it like a person. You need a nap, or you need to get your sleep, no matter how tip-top shape you're in. So this is just to show you how to go ahead and properly close out of things, because believe it or not, on a Mac, it's not as straightforward as you'd think. So let's go ahead and let's open a couple of common things. One, we'll open Safari. That's a web browser that's on the Macs. And one of the things I want you to keep an eye on, if you take a look down here, see how underneath this compass icon, that's for Safari, there's that little dot? So that little dot means that it's open. So let's say, you went to all your favorite websites, everyone's favorite website, google.com, you could find, tons of stuff on there, and then you're like, okay, I found what I'm looking for, I'm done. Rather than leave it open, you'd usually just click and you'd close out of there. But look, the dot's still there, meaning that it's still open. So funny enough, on a Mac, everyone, if you take a look, both this minimize button right here, the yellow one, and also this red X, which if you notice, on the Windows side they're on the right, but on the Mac they're on the left. So again, this minimize and this close button, they effectively do the same thing. If we select minimize, we see that motion where it puts it down. But if we open it up and we select that close option, this kind of does it again. So even if we go here, we'll go to google.com and we close out. The only difference is that once we click it again, it's just going to take us to our home page instead of what we had it on before. But at the same time, it's still running in the background. It's taking up things like battery, even if you're not using your computer, and it's just flat out not doing what you thought it would. So in order to do this, there's one of two ways, but we have to do this word quit Safari. I want you to remember that word quit, because that's important. So what you do is you click on Safari, or whatever the app is that you have open, and you go quit Safari. And then it's done. And if you take a look down here, you'll notice that there's no little dot. So that means that it's completely quit out, which is good. Another way to do it, if we open Safari back up, is to hold the command button and tap the Q button, which I know you can't see right now. So I'm going to record that and put that on here as well, or post a photo up there. So you hold the command button on your keyboard and tap the Q button. And if you notice, it does the same thing, where that dot goes away. And that means that you've completely quit out of your application. So again, the purpose of that is to do a couple things. One, to save you battery. Two, to truly close out of whatever you want it to close out of. And three, to kind of give your computer a break. That way it's not taxing itself in the background unnecessarily. Alright guys, well that's it. That's the first trick. Hope you enjoyed. Keep an eye open and subscribe. Hit the like button, so that way you can stay tuned for more Make It Mac Monday videos. Expect another one next Monday. Still deciding on the time I'm going to release it. Most likely sometime in the morning, especially as we're on the East Coast. That way, people all across the states and who knows, across the world, that would be kind of cool, can take a glance at this whenever they'd like. But yeah, count on it usually by Mondays at 10 a.m. Alrighty. This has been JV with JVIT, and have a great day.